You're kidding me. Really? 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 Webcam. Come on. Are you it's breaking on me. It's breaking on me. What the heck? Okay. You didn't say anything. Welcome to round 9 of the MRL No Assist Championship for season 10. We are getting ready to go into one of the most exciting circuits on the calendar, Belgium Spa. And Pat is back, replacing our reserve commentator man. So
I'm better than man.
I disagree. We're going into
Okay.
we're going into Spa, the longest circuit on the calendar. 19 corners, 2 DRS zones, a lot of twists and turns, and long straights. This track has it all, and it has the history, and it has a lot of mayhem around here as well. A lot of excitement to look forward to. Beautiful skies, according to this, but when we get into the reality, it is in fact quite overcast at the current moment. We have multiple drivers going out, and right now, the championship is not yet secured for our championship leader, Mr. Alan Toast. And his close contender, Estenbach, is in a potential... Well, he could potentially secure the title. But in order for that to happen, he needs to win both races. Alan, though, if he is to continue this lead, he needs to finish second minimum in both this race and the final round. If he manages to do that, then the title is his for sure. He could finish third once, but he would need to get fastest lap at one of the two races. So it's going to be kind of close. Alan doing his usual shtick of starting on medium tires and then doing a soft tire run. Well. Yeah, interesting that Border is going for that. Kate DePass is going to be the first person to go into flying lap.
Villeneuve's fun.
Villeneuve.
Villeneuve, apologies.
Yeah, you're the one who lectured me on that, and now I'm the one pronouncing it right.
Shush.
Okay, meanwhile, Kate DePass going through Eau Rouge and Radion. Good run through there. It's Eau Rouge. Yeah, I pronounce it Eau Rouge because, well, I'm a terrible person. Anyways, we're making our way through the first part of Sector 1. 30.2, we'll have to see how it compares to others. We have a Ferrari not too far behind, and that's Snaky, actually. And wow, he just took an aggressive line on the curbs there. You love to see it. Snaky, one of the fastest, but also a little bit volatile on the circuit. But, you know, when he's battling, sparks will fly, figuratively and occasionally literally. Still, I mean, hey, he's an exciting driver and he's really good, so it'll be interesting to see how he does. He's just flying through Sector 2 right now. He's really doing well for himself. Kate DePossum is getting towards the end of Sector 2, so we'll compare Kate DePossum and Snaky as they make their way through. Oh, he takes a little bit slow through there, 116.4, where Snaky is a 114. There's a 2-second gap.
And went 113.
Oh, man. Snaky is getting a massive tow right now, though. Like, that Mercedes is just giving him the clearest air possible, which is going to help Snaky's speed so much and could make a couple tenths to the difference. So here we go. Kate DePass is going to be setting the first time, but Snaky is about to destroy it. Absolutely, there it is. Minico doesn't even... Yeah, 142.265. Let's catch up with Alan and see how he's running. Now, the tire difference for softs, mediums, and hards is honestly quite massive here. Tire wear, however, is also massive, again, just due to the sheer length of this track, which, as Drees pointed out in Tier 5 with me earlier, is technically not even legal within the rules of modern Formula 1 circuits, but because of Spa's history and heritage, it can't really get rid of it. Although, I will say, Formula 1 has been under consideration to get rid of Spa because, well, their infrastructure sucks, which is, the same can be said for Imola and Monza. But, you know, they almost got rid of Silverstone, too, back in the day. But Silverstone really fixed themselves up and did way better. Alan goes second on medium tires. Someone stop this man.
What's Border doing on mediums? I'm interested now, since we saw the pace being done by Alan on mediums.
Estenbaugh invalidated! He scraped against the wall. Estenbaugh apparently is not having a good time in Spa. Let's check in. 50 and 07 goes fastest overall.
Hello.
Hello, 50. Welcome to the top spot. Could Sketchy get up there in the top 5? He does.
Yes. Only just, but
Yeah, but still.
Oh, border invalidated.
Oh, that's. Oh,
I wanted to know what the other set of mediums had for us.
Sketchy put in a good lap, and Yellow is right behind.
Midnight has spun.
Oh. That sucks. Sketchy and Yellow had a pretty much race-long duel between the two in Bahrain, with Sketchy managed to be the one to come out on top in that scenario. I wonder if we're going to see another battle between the two. Meanwhile, Alan, I mean, he's going to do... there's no way he's going to be attempting a second run, is he? Okay, I think he did attempt it, but he invalidated it. Yeah, so I mean, he could do a second run, but is he saving battery or is he spending? Okay, he's saving. Meanwhile, Miniko is attempting a second run as well. He's using this full set of soft tires to the maximum. Almost invalidates out the gate, but just stays within track limits. Brilliant driving from him. And now going in deep through Eau Rouge and Aradion.
That's a good run for City so far. City's on a run currently. He's already dropping multiple seconds.
Well, he had a 152, so I mean, I would hope he would find some improvement on that. So, City of R now charging towards the bus stop chicane. Going through around the final corner. Not an ideal exit, but still going across the line. He puts himself 6th overall, just outside of the top 5.
Especially for a reserve driver in City of R, that's pretty good.
Yeah, meanwhile, Miniko already found a 10th and a half on used tires in Sector 1 alone. So it appears Miniko was definitely holding back just a little bit on that first run. But you can see the tires starting to give away just a little bit here as Miniko is really pushing his car to the limits. 2/10 is now the difference, which at the moment will put him potentially towards the 141 lap times. So we'll have to see it as we head towards the bus stop chicane to finish up this lap. Now this back straight is a very powerful way to overtake. The point that DRS is just not required at all for that. Here we go, Miniko going across the line. Can he get into the 141s? Nope, but he lost a little bit of time in the final sector. Still, that is fastest lap on used tires, no less, so it shows the pace that Miniko has at his disposal. Midnight is in the garage, getting ready to go on another run, I presume. Gwenfro is kind of taking his time here. Anybody else on flyers?
I think Moldy's improved through Sector 1.
Yeah, but he's already looking a little bit slippery through here.
He's still going.
Yeah, he is still going, but he's losing a lot of time. He is faring better, but he's got a car in the middle of the track. Thankfully, though, he gets out of the way. Multi-track now heading through this part of the circuit. Gets himself tucked in nicely onto the curbs. Now going into Sector 3. He goes wide. How does he not invalidate?
Still valid and improved?
And yeah, and he has improved, but it's by such a slim margin to where when he crosses the line, it's not going to make any difference whatsoever. He's got to change up something here in order to make a definite improvement.
Bus stop.
Well, yeah.
He has to nail it.
So let's see.
Riding throttle under braking?
Oh, oversteer on exit. That's a lot of time lost for him, and he finds no improvement whatsoever due to that. Yeah, that final corner can really screw up a driver if they're not careful.
Yeah.
Border goes a little bit wide. A lot of people are having problems with that final corner at the end of Sector 2. They're just not enjoying it. Estenbaugh, meanwhile, is going on a new flying lap. Let's ride on board with him for this one.
What's MB got for us? Coming out bus stop. That was actually a very good bus stop. DRS wide open to the line. That's P10.
Yeah, not a bad run, but I think MB Jacobson has got some more pace in him. Estenbaugh puts in a brilliant first sector. So he's already off to a good start. Really aggressive line, and slips just a little bit. But Essenba is flying through here right now. This is absolutely just scorching run from the Aston Martin driver. Now we make our way through Puhan. I'm slowly but surely learning these corner names thanks to my time with Dreams, because he knows all the corners, and I only knew Eau Rouge, Radillon, and the bus stop chicane, but I know Puhan now as well. But anyways, Esteban now making his way through. He seems to nail that final corner in the sector. Now on the back straight, just a little bit further to go. Now this sector, depending on how you run it, can be quite hard on the tires if you go in really sharply into this particular left-hander. But he runs through quite smoothly, now charging towards the bus stop chicane to round these final two corners. Nails the entrance. And how's the exit? Fantastic. This is going to be a stomping lap. 141.171 for Essenba. I knew that lap was a killer.
Alan's invalidated already.
Oh, that is not good news, because a lap time around here is extremely long. So every lap is going to count. Yeah, absolutely. And now he's going to
do one right now.
Yeah, but his tires are his tires are a little bit worn now, though, and tire wear can make a huge difference around here.
I mean, we saw Domenico. He did his best time on 3-lap old, so I don't think one lap's necessarily going to hurt him.
The thing is, I think Domenico wasn't pushing 100% on his first run. I think it was just a lap set, and then seeing how he can improve.
Well, Alan invalidated and backed off all the way, so, I mean, we'll see.
Yeah, Alan is going to be charging through Sector 1. How much improvement? He's found none! He has found no improvement in the first sector. That is not good news for him whatsoever. As I said, he needs to make sure that he gets second minimum in both of these final races in order to maintain this championship lead. Goes wide, slips a little bit. That's going to be a little bit more time lost for the McLaren driver. Now going through the long left-hander here. He's going to be ending Sector 2 in just a moment. Let's see if he's made any gains in that time.
113 is the fastest we've seen through Sector 2. This is going to be right on the cusp of it.
Oh, wow! He invalidated! He invalidated! This is really bad news for Alan. And
oh, no.
Hey, okay.
Right there with Essenba.
Yeah, that may have been a moment of paranoia from me, but did I see a raindrop? Did I see a raindrop? Okay, yeah, just paranoia.
It's a dry quality session.
Yeah, just paranoia from me. Okay, cool. Got it.
We know you usually are.
Well, yeah, I need to be put in the ass lube.
Oh. Mage?
What?
I don't think I told you the weather for the race.
It's gonna be wet to dry, isn't it?
Dry, wet, dry.
Oh, you love to see it. But,
makes Mage a very happy guy.
It very does.
There is an Alfa Romeo I would like to take a look at for a moment.
And B. Jacobson, yeah. He's having a good time in the pit lane right now. Okay, yeah.
Sketchy is not improving. Never mind.
Sorry, Sketchy. Anyway. He's
he got his 5 seconds of fame, and then we moved
Sketchy
away.
is going to kill us. But anyways, Ketchin is going to make his way through the... never mind, he goes into the pits. Disappointing. Anyways...
Moving on. Norm Bash.
Yeah, he just improved. In Midnight he's going to the pits. Nobody's gone to final lap. Come on, please give me something.
Give us something.
Oh, Minico is going to give us something, along with a few others.
No, Minico goes to the pits.
Minico, if you go into the pits, I'm going to have many words for you, and none of them will be nice post-race.
Right now.
Okay, Gary is starting a lap, so let's ride on board with the Haas driver and see what he can do. So far, he has put in no lap times, so this is going to be his one and only shot. He's got to make this one
Unless
count.
He invalidates this lap because he can go again.
Well, yeah, but it would be ideal for him to get it right the first time.
Ideal to have it one and done. But
yeah, because any mistake can easily shake a driver's confidence. Or, frustrate them to the point of...
He's not going to have that choice.
Oh, he's gonna take this nice and slow off the start. But let's take a look at Gary.
Did Gary just go purple sector 1?
It could be in comparison to City of R, in which case Gary is on a pretty solid run right now and could see himself starting in the top 10, but we have many others getting ready to go on flyers. Looks like Midnight has retired in the pits. Gary now charging through Sector 2. He's taking a nice aggressive line through there. I like that. Get on the curb a little bit.
We have a dark horse?
I don't know if Gary's going to be that good. I mean, I'd be happy to be proven wrong, but we'll have to find out. AlphaTauri getting a little bit squirrely there. That may have thrown Gary off just a little bit. Nails that final corner nicely. 115.9. So
that's 2 seconds off.
Oh, nearly 3 compared to a couple of the times we've seen. So right now, looks like he could be in the 144s perhaps for Gary, unfortunately. Meanwhile, Drunken Shamrock put in a pretty solid first sector, 130, well, a 30.3 just about. Yeah, Gary's about to wrap up his run, going across the line. He puts himself P14 only.
I got my hopes up too early. Sorry, Gary.
That second sector just did not do him any favors. Wait, Drunken Shamrock.
And Drunken's off the pace.
He backed off. Why did he back off?
Why?
Alan gets a 5-place grade penalty for illegal blocking. Who did he block?
What did he do?
What did he do?
He blocked a Ferrari. He blocked Snakey?
He blocked Snakey. No, wait, no, Snakey's on an L lap. The game screwed him.
That's the only car behind.
Minico retired. Minico
crashed.
What is happening? I'm so lost.
Pandemonium is happening. That's what's happening, man.
Minico completely wrecks.
Well, 50 is the only man who can realistically steal pole away now.
50 and 07 is just... He's proven to be a dark horse. Let's see if he can pull off a miracle in this final sector. Now for Alan, he needs to get on pole if he can. He's found a little bit of improvement in that first sector. He's going to need to make sure he doesn't invalidate, because if he does, he's going to see himself almost out of the top 10.
P7.
Good run from City of R. Meanwhile, let's check on Snakey. He's almost a 30 flat from the Ferrari. Brutal start for him. Brutal in a good way, by the way. That's no insult.
Yeah.
Alan is making his way through Puan right now. 1507, not too far behind. Snakey, not too far off of him. Actually, never mind. He's a little bit ahead in between 50 and Alan. Essenbach, is he on an improvement run? He is, and he's actually on the heel of some of the Alpines, and I believe that is Ketchen. Ketchen gets out of the way as Essenbach is now going to make his way through. Has he found improvement? What?
He stole the fastest sector away from 50 and 07.
In other news, chat is dead.
Oh, nice.
Chat is absolutely dead, but cool. Essenbach is about to put in a monster of a lap.
Alan doesn't get it.
Alan doesn't beat him. Essenbach is about to improve even further.
Snakey doesn't beat
Alan. The line. A 140.7 just about from Essenbach. Brilliant run.
50's on the front row.
50 will be on the front row. Alan is going to find himself behind Ketchen.
What about MK? MK's doing nothing. Cool.
Hitch is done. That's it for him.
What about Opossum? I don't know.
He's done. That's it. That's qualifying.
No, he's done.
This is really bad news for Alan.
Minico's on the second row after crashing.
Yeah.
That is huge.
Still, I bet Minico is kind of kicking himself because he potentially could have found himself on the front row instead.
Fourth row is gonna be Alan and City.
Yeah, this has just set up an incredibly exciting
set up for
race.
A masterclass.
Oh yeah, we are about to witness potentially one of the most insane races of the season. And we had Saudi last week, which, oh my god, I literally ran out of breath several times throughout that race because the action was just that nonstop. I was just like, I was trying to commentate everything, and I was literally thinking, these drivers are trying to kill me right now, aren't they? They're just trying to have me suffocate.
Yes.
To be fair, they nearly succeeded, but this time around, oh man, with the weather...
Well, you got someone else to talk if you're dying.
Well, yeah, Alan, is going to be starting off on the back foot with a championship that's starting to slip away from him.
I mean, if this holds with a P7 compared to a P1, Esteban would take the lead.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
By some margin.
Allen can't afford to finish below the top 5 whatsoever. He can't
There's the
afford that.
5-place grid penalty.
Yeah, he's going to be dropping all the way down to P6. P7, yeah. Yeah. I forgot to add the extra one. Give me a quick second.
We have pandemonium. We haven't even done a racing lap yet, and we already have some drama with Allen dropping way down. But to be Esteban alongside 50 to start with Snaky Minico. Second row, third row will be Ketchin. Then the fourth row is Esteban City. And Yellow and Sketchy right next to each other once again. What is going on between these two, Mage? Mage isn't back.
Ugh, I had to get
Mage is now back. Mage.
What?
Fifth row is Yellow and Sketchy.
Yeah, we're going to see a battle between those two again.
What is happening with them? Is it bad that I'm here for it just to see them duke it out?
Oh yeah, I mean, Yellow ran a pretty low downforce setup in Bahrain, so I'm wondering if he's going to do that again.
You could easily get away with it here.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But me personally, I would actually prefer to run a little higher downforce. Yeah,
You probably want to run more like middle ground downforce.
Well, yeah, I mean, because you'd be losing out on the straights, sure, but Sector 2, you'd be an absolute monster in there. And really, like, if you can just get ahead by the time you get to Sector 2, you can pull an impressive gap.
Right.
Of course, then again, I kind of have my setups work well in clean air, because in Tier 5, I usually end up being in no man's land. So, kind of an awkward spot. Well, then again, me being in no man's land netted me a P4. Hello. There we go.
Yep.
Yeah, there we go. Me being no man's land somehow netted me a P4 in Bahrain, even though my pace is like 10th best overall, according to the stats. Then again, I was holding back because I underfueled, and I was trying to manage tires at the same time. So I was just I was like 2.2 down or something like that. And so for like half the race, so it's just like let's just coast half of the race. I don't know how I did it. Here we go though. 5 red lights coming on in the penultimate round of the No Assist Championship. And they're out. Away we go. Looks like Esteban gets a great start. 50 not so much, as Snaky is going to challenge him going into turn 1. And Allen looks like he managed to gain 1 position. Is he going to go for another? No. Looks like he just loses out there. As now we make our way through Rouge and Radion. And looks like right now Allen could be going for a move. He is dumping a bit of battery here. Perhaps getting along the Mercedes will work out for him. Meanwhile, we have a battle for 3rd place. Minico alongside 50 and 07. Wow. Can Minico pull off the move? He does. He gets ahead into 3rd place. Great overtake.
Oh, yellow flags. What's going on? Sketchy! Sketchy's around.
Oh, I can already hear. I can already hear.
And Yellow's around too. They came together, I think.
There's no way. Oh wait. That's MB Jacobson dropping back to Alfa Romeo in absolute shambles. And Sketchy, I already know, is saying, I just can't catch a break. Meanwhile, Allen gets... he gets a long side hitch. The two of them going side by side. Allen pulling a little bit of a risky maneuver, but it pays off. He's now up into 5th place. He goes a little bit wide, though. That's going to be a track limit warning for sure. And 3 seconds can be a huge difference. But Allen he's got to continue this level of pace and maybe find a way past a couple drivers ahead.
Is it raining already?
There's no way. It is!
It's raining already!
Minico slips! Oh, good save from Minico! But this race has just completely flipped on its head.
Norbash and Villeneuve have screwed themselves. They're on the hards.
Oh no! Esteban puts in the fastest lap of the race. as now we are fully getting underway.
And yellow's pitting.
Yellow must have damage, and I'm suspecting it's the only reason why he's
I think
pitting.
he does.
He may take the risky call and just go ahead and pit for intermediate tires. Screw it, why not?
Keeping an eye on him right now.
Is he? He is!
He is!
I agree with that call, because there's no point in pitting again a lap later.
He was already way down there.
Yeah, exactly.
No
might as well go ahead and just bite the bullet.
So, I mean, back up to the front. Snaky is trying to close in on Esteban as much as he can.
Yeah, they're both looking a little squirrely out there right now. Meanwhile, Alan, it's not in Alan's best interest to remain behind 50 and Minico because the gap is starting to form just a little bit. You could see Alan watching, waiting, looking for a potential opening to get past this Alpine, but it's simply not presenting itself right now. And Hitch and Ketchin are keeping up just fine behind. Alan is not in an ideal
spot. MB is spun.
Oh, he broke his front wing as well. That might be a VSC. Meanwhile, something's happened to Midnight. Oh, Midnight's gone wide. Oh, that sucks. He's going to have to get back on. But you can already see that the track is getting more wet. I suspect that everybody's going to be pitting this lap or next lap.
Dry. Well, it's dry right now.
Like I said, this lap or next, because it's a very long lap.
I would not pit this lap.
And for some, a little bit towards the back, may not be the worst idea. Drunken Shamrock gets past Norbash, and Drunken Shamrock, his aggressive tire choice has paid off massively this time around.
Alan's in!
Alan does pit. This might be a little bit early from him.
I question him since he was up front. I get what you're saying in the back. He was in the front.
Yeah, like towards the back, sure, I understand the gamble, but Alan, I think, is desperate because he knows that, you know, the wrong call could potentially mean his loss in the championship.
No one else is pitting.
Yeah, everybody else is staying out, but I suspect by the end of this lap, it will be more ideal.
MB is just pit.
Wait,
which
what?
Makes sense.
Okay, I was about to say, did he pit for slicks? I was about to call him a madman.
No, he just got into the pits. Oh no.
That is just brutal. Meanwhile, Snaky's making a move for the lead. Oh, never mind. He backed out.
Nope.
He backed out.
I was like, wait a minute.
Oh my god, these drivers are just not doing me any favors right now in terms of my sanity. Oh my god.
MB's on slicks.
Why? Why would he do that?
Why
would he do that? It's
back
actively
there, I would
raining.
say enters.
It is actively raining. Now, here's a question with Alan. Are the enters really it right now?
I was about to say, I was like, I don't know if they're really it or if it's just Alan's speed against Midnight.
Let's check.
He's not gaining anymore.
Yeah, he's losing a bit of time, actually, to the leader.
He's actually more staying even with Midnight.
It must be at the crossover point, then. Yeah, it's at that crossover point, for sure. But he's losing time getting stuck behind Midnight. Yeah, he needs to find a way through. But now it seems to be the opportunity.
That's scary. He's spotting the worst spot ever.
Esteban chooses to stay out for another lap.
It's still dry.
Yeah, but still, I think we are starting to get at that crossover point.
There's a clear dry line right now.
Yeah.
I mean, we're a lap or two away, but if there's a dry line, you know he's going to stay out. Now it's starting to look slippy.
Yeah, that's why I kind of...
also increasing.
Actually, Alan is losing a little bit of time. He pit too early. And the thing is, if you run enters in dry weather, it destroys the tires. Yeah, absolutely.
What's going on here? Minico's back up at the P3. I didn't know he lost it.
Yeah, it looks like he and 50 were battling it out. Alpine looking quite good right now. Drunken Shamrock makes another move. Meanwhile, Snaky gets into the lead. This is not good for Esteban. He needs to fight his way past the Ferrari again.
Yellow flags. That's
safety
scary.
Car.
He's out. That
safety
might be
car. This is
VSC.
VSC. Okay. Sketchy bull. 3-second time penalty. Oh.
He has been pushing track limits like crazy trying to get back up there. I think we're only going to get a VSC. The safety car has not left the garage.
Yeah, even though he crashed on Eau Rouge, you know, that should have absolutely warranted a safety car, but nope. Nope, it's fine. It's no big deal.
Well, this does count on the safety car tracker for the entire race.
Yeah.
So this is 1 of 5.
Yeah, still, look at the time Allen has lost because of the VSC. He's dropped down, and he's over 30 seconds back. Plus,
Yeah, when
the
he came
VSC
out, he was about 22.
Yeah, plus the VSC is a free pit stop for these guys. And none of them are pitting! What?
It's still dry enough. It's close. This is definitely more the crossover point now.
Yeah,
and there's
Hitch goes in. Yeah, I agree with Hitch's call. Take the VSC to your advantage and just go ahead and get a free stop.
It's a question of how long's left in the VSC.
Well, yeah, I mean, look at it. By the time Hitch gets out, he's going to be golden. And he's going to be well ahead of Allen on top of all this. Yeah, so we're back on...
There we go. We just went green. Yeah, he's going to be well ahead. Not should, he will be. But how's he come out to Normbash?
Yeah.
He's ahead of Normbash, too. He stayed in the points.
Wait. Oh, my God. I thought that was Allen. I was about to lose my mind. Normbash spun. I thought
he's beached!
There's no way. His front tires are lifted. He's going to get disqualified for blocking the pit lane. Oh,
no. He'll be parked dangerous location.
You were saying?
Oh, no, you were right.
You were saying, do you doubt my wisdom?
Yes.
Fair enough. Poor Normbash, man. Look at him.
That's robbery. And what? Oh, never mind. It just said he retired again.
Yeah, it's getting to that time. It's time to switch up.
Yeah.
But Allen, he's going to be suffering
He's
going to be suffering from tire wear more than these other guys. So he may have to do like 2 stops on those inters if it continues.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to get back up to Estenbach. He retook the lead. I think he's going to come in this lap, though.
I mean, they have to. Look at the track. There
is spray now.
It is time to pit.
We are slippy and slidey, and here he goes.
Estenbach goes in.
So
Snakey goes in.
Crossed the white line.
Minico, why? Why?
Why? Well, 50s makes more sense.
Safety car! Minico had the worst timing possible!
What happened? Midnight's out, no!
Wait, actually, this could pan out for Minico. Hold up.
He is ahead of the safety car.
This is a big brain play! Minico just got extremely lucky.
What's the gap?
It's big enough.
It's gonna be tight.
It's gonna be real close. But Allen...
Villeneuve, no!
No! What? This race is just utter insanity. Oh my God. We're like a quarter of the way through, and we don't know what's gonna happen next. One thing I do know is Allen already has 3 laps on inters, and he took several of those laps on dryish weather. His tire wear is gonna be severe compared to others. Like,
again, wish for MRK's graphics right now.
I think Allen has made a pretty big blunder in terms of strategy, actually. This was not it. He's finding himself down in P9, and we'll see himself probably bumped up to P8, but that's about it for him. Like, and again, he needs to finish second.
Esteban's in a great position.
Yeah, Esteban is still on course to potentially win. This is not ideal for Allen. Esteban could secure the championship lead here. Because like I said, 18-point gap between Esteban and Allen. If Esteban wins and Allen stays P8, Esteban will be ahead by 3 points, bar any extra fastest lap points. So, it's huge.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Is this safety car number 3 already?
Second.
It might be.
Second.
I think
we have 1 VSC, then we had this.
I thought we had 2 VSCs.
No, 1. Someone in chat, please confirm. I think I'm right, but I could be wrong.
Oh, Minico, huge moment.
Minico is just charging into the pits because he knows the gap right now.
And 50 does as well. Gwenfro. What are you doing, man?
Okay, let's find out if he can get ahead in time. Goes into the pits, onto the inter tire. Good stop
No,
from him.
Esteban's gonna get it.
No, we don't know. It's gonna be close.
I think we know, Mage.
And no, hang on. It's gonna be very close.
It's not close at all.
Oh, Miniko does come out second though.
He does come out second, but it's nowhere close to Esteban.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Alan is pit again, and he's going for a set of fresh inters this time. But he's gonna see
I guess
himself
the tire wear was terrible.
Yeah, I'm not surprised, but he's gonna see himself dropping a couple extra positions for it, and he's gonna
only dropped one.
He's gonna drop two now.
Well,
Well,
no.
Oh, he gets out just barely into P10. But still, that's a tall order to get past all these other drivers. Alan has put himself in a pretty poor situation in order to maintain this championship.
Yeah.
Ooh. I mean, hey, you love to see it. I mean, it sucks for him, but great for us. It's entertainment, folks.
I'm just waiting to see if he gets a podium that can just call you out to him.
I mean, hey, here's the thing. If he gets a podium, then, you know what? Fair. Well played. But in order to keep this championship lead until the end, he needs to finish minimum second and, well, or, like, finish third once and then second another time with fastest lap. He cannot afford to finish third at all.
Mm. They don't. That's.
Now, here's something interesting. If Esteban wins with fastest lap, and Alan finishes 6th, they will be tied going into the final round.
I'm investigating your work.
My math is correct.
So you said Alan gets 6 with fastest?
No. Alan gets 6, and Esteban wins with fastest lap. They would be tied. If there's an 18-point gap between the two.
No, Mage, the gap is 8.
Oh, wait, the gap is 8? I thought it was 18.
It's 133 to 125.
Oh.
Your math is way off.
Wait, I was told it was 18. Hold up a second.
It's 8.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, this is really bad news for Alan. This is even worse than I thought.
Mage is old lady's like, oh, he needs to get second twice. I'm like, no.
I thought the gap was 18. I must have misremembered.
No, let alone, if it's a 1-2 with Esteban getting it, no fastest laps, it's tied. If it's a 1-2.
Yeah, this is bad for Alan.
Actually, no. Correction, it's 1-2 with Esteban getting fastest.
Yeah.
Then it's tied.
Then, oh my god, this is
But
gonna
this
be
right now is huge. This is right now, as it stands, let me just do the thing. So Esteban has fastest, so 26 to 2. Oh no. That's a... As it stands right now, Esteban would lead by 16 points. Mage, care to comment on that?
Did you repeat what you said?
As it stands right now, Esteban would lead by 16.
Oh man, wait, Alan could lose. The reigning champion would finally be defeated.
Well, no, it wouldn't be over, but the odds would be heavily against.
Well, that's what I mean. But like, it's been really good as of late.
Yeah.
Yeah, Miniko has also been kind of a thorn in Alan's side, which hasn't done him any favors.
Right. And trivia question for you, Mage, since we're under City Car. Who has more podiums, Alan or Esteban?
Alan.
Wrong. They're tied. That's the trick question.
Okay. Another trivia question. How many championships does Charles Leclerc have?
How many championships does Lando Norris have?
We just shot each other in the face.
Sounds like two could play at this game.
Yeah.
Oh, and we're about to go again.
Literally the equivalent of if I'm going down and taking you with me.
You with me?
Oh,
actually, no. I'm just gonna get this. Who has more championships, Ferrari or McLaren? There's one answer, and you know it.
I mean, Ferrari was around longer.
I don't care. Holding my W. When is Esteban gonna go, though? That's the question. Probably out of the bus stop, I would assume.
Who won more recently in Monza?
Daniel Ricciardo.
A McLaren driver.
But Esteban is going. And we're back underway. He had a pretty good launch compared to Minico.
Yeah. Meanwhile, let's check in on Alan. Alan is already looking for a move around the outside. He's out of his mind.
Not there.
Yeah, it's not happening here just yet. And every single car between him and Esteban is yet another obstacle between him and his championship defense. He's got to be making some moves. He's already going for one! What? What a move from him. He makes his way up into 8th place.
Getchy's back into the points.
Getchy has done very well to fight back the way he has. But he's still got a penalty to his name. Yeah, 100%. Anyways, let's catch up with Minico. He's on the heels of Esteban, giving him a really hard time. Minico, I know historically, really likes it in the wet weather.
He is a wet weather merchant.
He really is. I mean, and right now, Alan is not enjoying the wet weather so much. He's actually appears to be losing a little bit of time to these top two. Minico slips a little bit. Oh boy. And Snaky is still on this. We have a very interesting top 3 battle. We have a blue, green, and
Alan has a moment.
We have a blue.
Alan just had a huge moment.
Yeah, we have a blue, green, and red car fighting it out for the lead in a very close yet intensive battle. Something that has never been seen before in anything aside from the Cars movie.
Oh, here goes Alan.
Anyway. Okay.
And there goes Alan, right by City of R.
Yeah, Alan makes his way ahead into P7, but still many obstacles remain. And he's now over 5 seconds behind, in which, not good news for him. Video 7 in the meantime isn't too far off. Let's get back this interval that's going on. Top 4 are all relatively close together. Meanwhile, Alan is putting in the pace on these intermediate tires as the weather is continuing to look pretty bad, but it's only a matter of time before the weather does dry out. Meanwhile, Yellow and Villeneuve are going wheel to wheel through turn 1, and Villeneuve gets ahead.
Yeah, very nice to know about the Aston Martin. But Sketchy's already in 9th. What?
Sketchy has been putting in some work.
Keep doing it, Sketchy.
No way.
And
no
Minico
on the outside! They're going wheel to wheel. They bang wheels for a moment. Minico is going for 100%. Esteban is not giving him an inch. They're still going side by side through here. Minico is still alongside. They have to give each other space. Minico completes the move.
Border spun.
Niki's looking for an opportunity himself, but what a brilliant and risky overtake from Minico. No. Okay, we're good. Why did my mic disconnect at the worst possible time? Anyways, Minico did a brilliant move to take the lead of the race, and that is going to allow Alan to get a little bit closer and reduce that points gap by a significant margin.
But he's still stuck behind Hitch.
Yeah, Hitch is making that Mercedes so wide right now. Infuriating Alan right now, I bet, because you can see he's looking for an opening, but he just can't find it. One. Because if he leaves behind that slipstream, he just immediately gets hit with all that dirty air, and so it's not ideal for him.
Is he gonna send it? He's not sending it.
He tried to, but Hitch just matched him in terms of braking. But now he's going for a switchback on the inside. He gets himself alongside and ahead of the Mercedes as we make our way towards turn 1. Can he keep that
It's
position?
still there.
Pitch late braking. Puts the pressure on Allen. Pushes him wide. Allen gets
I
the better
love the
exit.
effort from
Competes.
Hitch.
Yep. Brilliant defense from Hitch, but unfortunately couldn't hold him back any longer. Meanwhile, Drunken Shamrock and Gwenfro are battling it out. Drunken Shamrock gets ahead and up into the points positions. And now Allen has yet another obstacle in front of him, that being the Alpine of Ketchen, and yet another Alpine ahead of him. Meanwhile, the top three are still keeping quite close to each other as Sneaky, oh, that's gonna hurt him.
Well, that might be P3. Pretty hurt there.
Allen!
Allen gets a 3!
Oh no, this is not what he needed.
He's all over the bumper of Ketchen. Ketchen has a huge moment, and they come together!
They almost came together. They didn't quite.
They did.
I saw it from the helicopter POV. They didn't collide, at least on my end. They almost did. It was close, but they didn't. Allen is getting a little bit squirrely right now. He is not enjoying the wet weather. Aston gets a little bit slippery himself. This race has just gotten all the more crazy.
What does Allen have? Whoa!
What?
I saw death in the eyes.
Fun. Meanwhile, Allen, look at the speed difference he's got. He's gonna charge on the outside. Never mind. Switch back on the inside. Late braking from Allen as they come together for a moment. He can spin. He can spin.
Oh no!
Safety car.
I'm sorry, that was moving under braking if I ever seen it before.
From who?
Allen.
That could be a penalty for Allen.
I was on board. I definitely didn't just get a clip of it.
Oh no. And for the safety car, everybody gets a free pit stop.
Bob's is 100% correct. Allen was just saved by the safety car.
Oh, 100%. Bob's is 100% right there. Had that safety car not occurred, it's over for Allen. That's it. The championship is lost. Yeah, 100%. But this championship is now back in play potentially because of that safety car, which, you know, again, he could get penalized for later. Oh, man.
Bob just said, Pete, stop.
Pete, stop.
His name is now Guido. Bob's will forever be known as Guido and Porter.
Actually, that reminds me. Speaking of Italian stuff, I actually tried prosciutto for the first time today. And I have learned I don't like prosciutto.
What's the matter with you?
I don't, and there's something about the flavor on it that's just like off in a way that I don't like.
Leave.
It's like the slightly cured taste to it. It's just I don't vibe with it.
Leave.
And it puts like a bad feeling in, like at least a bad taste in my mouth afterward too. So it's just like, ugh.
There's something wrong with Mage, guys. I don't know what's wrong with him. Might just be a Mage thing.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I have the wonderful gift of autism, so, you know, definitely alters my taste palette to an extent. It's why I don't like extremely complex dishes, for the most part. Like, I don't like stuff, like, for example, like, when it comes to sandwiches, I refuse to have any form of lettuce in it. Like, if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna have a separate salad. But I've tried lettuce in it, and it's just, it's wrong. It's wrong in my mind. It's like, nope, can't do it. Can't do it. So my sandwiches are typically like have quite a bit of protein in them instead. And then I'll just make a salad on the side. Oh yeah, there we go. Minico, Esteban, Sneaky, 50, Allen, everybody is gonna pit because, like I said, literally the freest pit stop of all time. They're gonna go in, they're gonna get fresh tires, they're gonna get out. Who's gonna get blocked though by traffic? Allen could get blocked by a little bit of traffic here potentially.
Very slight.
I mean,
no wing change, so that was just nothing. Drunken takes the lead.
And Allen drops down to P6. Wait, Drunken stays out! What?
It's one of those drunken strategies. Wait, Mage, it will be going back to dries.
I disagree with the call. It will be going back to dries, but the tire wear is going to be super severe. I saw... Oh, in chat from Bob's, are you saying you love the meat? Oh yeah, I absolutely love meat, 100%.
I'm waiting for my clip to upload.
Are you Arby's? I mean, to be fair, like in my fridge and freezer, I have, let's see here, the flat steaks, sirloin, bratwurst, chicken, fish. Let's see here, bacon, pepperoni, sausage. I want to say I have something else.
The movie under breaking's a bit dicey. I don't know.
Yeah, I enjoy a good amount of protein. Oh, also eggs. Duh. I also need to get some crab legs soon.
Cool story, bro.
Yeah, very cool.
Not really.
It is cool. Cow tongue from Market. No, thank you. No. I have had gator meat before though, and I gotta say, definitely an interesting experience. It was like the flavor of chicken with the texture of fish. And I was eating, it's weird, but it's like a good weird. Now, that's on the bucket list of meats that I want to try eating. Also on that bucket list is snake. I had bear on there, but after hearing about the complications of such a thing, I decided to value my life and not have bear. Yeah, basically, like, bear meat could easily be, like, poisonous and stuff. It's like, you know what?
When will Minico go? I don't care about this bear meat thing.
You should care.
I don't care.
Okay, everybody, Pat is very clearly finding this conversation.
Minico is going!
Yeah.
And we are back underway here from a very wet spa.
Yeah, Pat very clearly wanted to move on from that conversation. He found it quite unbearable to listen to.
And Drunk has already lost a position.
Yeah, like I said, he's going to get swallowed up. So, I mean, yeah, he's going to be able to pit when it dries out, but I mean, who cares when he's going to be out of the points by the time that happens? I think he made a very poor call to stay out, because literally everybody else pit, and he stayed out. This is the exact same story that happened in Tier 5 earlier today, when someone else stayed out, and everybody else pit, and then that person dropped out of the points. Look at that, he loses another position, and he's going to be losing another soon enough, potentially, as Sketchy is now finding himself P7, and potentially P6 in just a moment. Yellow flag in Sector 2, that's Jacobson.
Teammate. Very interesting scenes going on here.
Oh, Sketchy is looking for a move, potentially, around Drunken Shamrock, as I mean, look at that! On the inside! Oh my god! Sketchy, you're out of your mind! Oh my god!
He's a madman. Man on a mission.
Yeah, no, Drunken Shamrock basically just backed out of that because he was rightfully scared of that. I'm surprised Sketchy could pull off that move while being weighed down by his massive balls. That is absolutely insane.
His cojones.
No, I'm not even gonna like put it lightly. Like that was just sheer balls right there.
Lou just said it in Spanish.
Well, yeah, I know that. Meanwhile, wait. Oh no, that's the Alpine! Ketchin got messed up somehow. I don't know how it happened, but now he and Hitch are going wheel to wheel. City of R is also getting in on this. Meanwhile,
Ketchy's P6.
Alan is losing time to those front runners. He is not enjoying this wet weather, and Minico is maintaining his lead for the time being. And Eston, I suspect, Minico goes wide.
Minico.
Oh, he's close to a time penalty. It's coming very quickly. Sketchy gets another 3-second time penalty. Come on, man. Please.
You're doing so good and you're ruining it.
Minico is not having such a good time anymore in this weather. Essenba potentially smells an opening. Snaky watching on, waiting for an opportunity. As Ketchin and City of R go wheel to wheel. City of R on the outside, looking for a chance try and stick his car in, but it's simply not there, and he has to back out. Meanwhile, back up with Estenby, he's still stuck behind this Red Bull.
It will not give you wings.
Ugh, even then, the wings would be bogged down by this terrible weather.
Estenby is still closing ever slightly.
You know, big question. I'm genuinely curious. Why hasn't Red Bull ever been sponsored by Buffalo Wild Wings or Wingstop? Like,
Good question.
genuinely, like, come on, Red Bull gives you wings. Come on, like the ad is right
Winfro
there.
gets a time pony, and Hitch gets by Sketchy Bull.
Sketchy's gonna be able to just hit him right back. Because I mean, look at this long straight. Look at this.
Please don't actually hit him, Sketchy.
Not literally, yeah. Preferably not. Sketchy is going to be able to potentially dive on the inside or outside, depending on what he's going for. Oh, no, never mind. Hitch meets him in braking.
I mean, that's fair.
At the same time, I suspect Snaky is... Okay, never mind. He was going to go for it. Oh, no! Oh! Snaky might have gotten damage for that one.
No damage.
Lucky.
Literally.
Yeah, and now that gap has increased a little bit. And
But Allen's closed in.
oh yeah, you're right. 5 cars within range, all battling it out for the lead of the race. What
It's
more
suffering,
could you
by
ask
the way.
for? You're right. Drunken Shamrock, though, once again, like I said, terrible call. What a surprise. He's almost out of the points. What?
You.
I'm gonna judge him for this. Because he made a terrible call last time.
Moldy gets a time pony. I actually want to see what time pony's looking like. So it's just 3s and 6s across the board. Snaky 3, Allen 3, Hitch 3,
now-
Sketchy 6,
Yeah.
City 3, Winfro 3, Moldy 6, and Villeneuve 3.
Yeah. Some might say,
Villeneuve's
hey,
on rise.
oh yeah, some might say, are you taking the drunken strategy a little bit personally? Yes, I'm absolutely taking it personally.
You take a lot of things personally.
I do, 100%. I'm petty like that. Anyways,
50!
Oh no, that's just not good news for him. Allen is actually now on an even playing field
Ketchin
with
is
him.
sitting pretty.
And not entirely. He's got to reel them in.
Like, he's got like P6 right now.
Yeah, it's going to take a little bit of time for these drivers to clear the track and it be drivable again, but was it me or did I just see like a glint of sunlight for a moment?
That might just be you, because all I see is clouds.
Fair. Now making their way through turn 1. Minico maintains the lead of the race, and it's this kind of trail going on. Wait, a gap has formed between P4 and 5. Well, not P4 and 5, but P3 and 4, and that's pushed Allen back by a good margin. Yeah, the sky is definitely starting to brighten up. I think we may see the sun breaking through in just a bit. Wait, Drunken Shamrock is going for softs?
Yeah,
It's too
few
early!
people are pitting.
Drunken, later, you and I need to really have a talk when it comes to tire choices and strategies. Like, this is infuriating. Because right now, it is not it. Because, I mean, okay, these tires will be able to make it to the end. DRS, okay, actually, I may be wrong here. Let's find out.
Major's wrong. Usual moment. Moving on.
Yeah, I was right about Drunken Shamrock making a poor choice to stay out in those enters, but let's see if the enters, well, the softs are the right choice at the moment. And not quite. Yeah, he's still losing a little bit of time. He's losing quite a bit of time. It's not yet. We're starting to get to that crossover point, but it's still not the best time. I was correct. I am vindicated.
No, never.
Yeah, but end of this lab, I would say
Oh,
would be a good time.
Esteban, look at the overspeed.
Esteban looking for an opening, as now they're going through the bus stop chicane. Now would be a good time to pit for slicks. Minico agrees as he goes in. Esteban chasing behind, filing in Snaky and
Does anyone
Allen.
stay out?
So far, it looks like nobody. They're all in agreement. Look at the track; it's very dry.
I thought Sketch was just about to stay out. I was like, wait a minute.
I mean, Drunken Shamrock, yeah, I mean, he did a great job, but now, I mean, like, he's well out of the points range. He could have been in the points had he decided to pit for an extra set of inters, but he didn't,
Where
and
does
now he's going
yellow
to
come
suffer
out in
for it.
comparison?
Estenbaugh pits for medium tires. Interesting decision by him.
That's very interesting.
Yeah, the track is just completely dry after like 2 laps. That's crazy.
Yellow and Drunken are going to sneak it back into the point. Well, Yellow's gonna sneak into the points, and Drunken's gonna have a chance to fight him for it. Meanwhile, Sketchy's in 7th.
Well,
Alan's in 4th. Okay.
Alan pushes past 1507. Yeah, he's up into 4th place now, and he definitely seems to be more comfortable in the dry weather. Now, the real question is, can Miniko hold off Estenbaugh and secure a victory here?
Well, here's a note for Miniko and Espot. They are right now, for the moment, clear on penalties. Everyone behind, down to Sketchy Bowl, at least has a minimum of 3 seconds.
Oh yeah, 100%. So right now, it's just kind of a 2-car battle at this point. As Hitch gets another penalty.
I think he's up to 6. He is.
Yeah, so now he and Sketchy are on an even playing field. If Sketchy can gain or Hitch loses time, that could be a very critical difference.
Especially with Ketchin not having a single time penalty at the moment.
Oh, for Bob's, his Snake and Crocodile are all good, and his mom likes cow tongue.
Diddy!
Oh!
City gets another penalty.
Oh, and it's gonna push him, but...
Yellow is right at 6 seconds how many City has. Yellow could potentially sneak a P9 out.
Yeah, meanwhile, Drunken, he could have had a good points finish, but I think he made a very poor strategy call, not pinning under that safety car, and now he's in danger of losing position to Moldy, who's right behind him. Drunken has no battery left! Oh my god.
He never has a battery left.
Like, Drunken, he's really fast. He's really good. But, like, he just makes poor
Here comes
strategic calls.
Esteban. Look at Snakey!
Look at Snakey! He's gonna go for the lead! Okay, no. Oh my god. Snakey, literally... Snakey should just change his name to Sneaky, because that was such a
As
good
it
overtake.
stands, Esteban takes the lead in championship.
Oh my god. Drunken Shamrock gets a time penalty and gets overtaken by Moldy Dragon. So now, he can still be Moldy Dragon, but that penalty is going to hurt him. Meanwhile, Miniko, it's bad for him to have a car between himself and Estenbaugh, especially since those mediums will be just fine going into the end. Those softs, however, will be just on the verge of death. Something's happened to Ketchin.
50! No, it was 50.
50 lost that a little bit. Moldy Dragon gets another time penalty. Ugh.
That's not going to help him get a point by any means. Miniko could just hang out for the time being, though.
Yeah, and he can easily secure himself a P2.
Which he would take a podium by any means.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, he bumps into the back of Snakey. Thankfully, nothing significant came out of that, but that could have been much worse. As Estenbaugh sets the fastest lap of the race, Alan is currently looking at P4, which, okay, 8-point gap. Estenbaugh's going to win with fastest lap. And Alan with this is going to be, okay, hang on, doing the math here. 26,
6 points.
12.
6 points in favor of Estenbaugh.
Yeah. So, if Alan wins the final race, and Estenbaugh finishes second, no fastest lap, Alan can still win.
We would go to countback.
Well, no.
Oh no, it's 7.
That's 7, yeah. So he would win by 1 point.
I can't do math.
The DFR can do an overtake though. He just got past Ketchin.
Oh. That was very nicely done.
Yeah, MRK said he prefers sheep's tongue.
Why are we talking about? This is all your fault, Mage.
I mean, hey, we do a little bit of waffling in NA. This is to be expected. Speaking of, I plan to make chicken and waffles later on this week. That's gonna be nice.
Again, why? We have a race going on.
Sorry, I know talking about all this was a mistake. Am I egging you on too much?
Minico is starting to reel in Snaky here.
At refusing to acknowledge my puns.
And Sketchy gets up to 9 seconds. Sketchy's ruined.
He's still finishing the points.
But he's ruined from a good finish.
Points is a good finish in my opinion.
Thank you, MRK.
Drunken Shamrock retires. He crashes.
Oh boy. And we have passed the limit of any safety cars.
Well, yeah, it's already too late anyways. We're on the penultimate lap. No safety cars are going to come.
He smacked the wall and lost a tire. Alright, cool.
Yeah, and Snaky has a potential move on the cards here. Going on the outside. Minico is chasing along. Could he sneak in a move here? He's
No
looking
way.
for it. They're going side by side.
Right
This could be bad news for Esteban, but Snaky gets ahead and into the lead of the race. Great overtake from Snaky to pull that off, but now Minico and Esteban are even. Minico looking for any chance to get past this Esteban, and he needs to find a way past if he hopes to claim victory. This is going to be a very close finale, but here's the thing. If Esteban has any sort of incident, that's going to allow Alan to immediately fly back into the lead and could easily shake things up. This is going to be a very intense final lap. Oh! Minico loses a little bit of time! He's out of DRS range! He needs to get it back.
No, he's still within DRS.
Esteban still has almost 80% battery to his name that he simply has not been using. He's been fighting this whole time, basically with an arm tied behind his back. That's crazy.
Here we go. Last lap of the race, and MB gets a penalty.
Okay, here we go. No holds barred, no holding back. This is it. Minico loses a little bit more touch, but at this rate, we'll be able to finish P2. Meanwhile, Esteban, I think he's going to want to claim this victory on track. He's burning all of his battery now and making the most of it. Even before DRS, he's got such an advantage. He gets alongside. He gets ahead of the Ferrari, retaking the lead as we head into this little part. Fastest sector won by 3/10. What is the current fastest lap? A 143.925. He's good. Yeah, I think he's gonna want to just go ahead. That's why he saved all the battery. He's gonna want to just get a good gab and make sure that he gets fastest lap. Yeah, he's dumping right now. That's exactly what he's doing. He's making sure he's gonna claim fastest lap for this.
Hey, Mage, the sun's out.
Yeah, there it is. Hitch gets another time penalty.
What's he up to?
9
He's
seconds.
Up to 9. Oh boy.
50.
50 gets a time penalty.
Oh,
he's
man.
up to 6.
Ketchin is about to find himself
Ketchin is on for a
few
really good finish.
Oh yeah, he's about to find himself in the top 5 in just a moment. MB Jacobson Oh no!
He crashed.
He's going to be able to get a 90% distance finish, but yeah, there he is.
Esteban, the man who does not have a mic, so we can't interview him.
Yeah,
is gonna win.
Yeah, brilliant result for him. He now has the championship lead. And going to the final round, 6 points between the top 2. So the race win will be the ultimate decider. As Alan only finished P4, which was not good news for him. And he could very easily lose this title now. Snaky P3 after his time penalty, Minico taking a solid P2. Alan P4, the two Alpines 5th and 6th, followed by City of R, Hitch, Sketchy, and Yellow, finishing in the points. The only other finishers being Molly Dragon, Kate DePuss, and Gwenfro and Villeneuve. Everybody else DNF'd. Or in the case of Norbash, getting absolutely ruined.
Yeah. Sketchy got out of there with 2 points. I thought he was ruined at that point. Oh.
Oh, all right. Well, let's go ahead and get
I've already sent a message out.
all right. That's very to finish.
They're not joining.
All right. Well, I guess we will not
Hold
be.
on. Hold on. I'm gonna send it one more time.
No, it's fine.
No, there's one man I want.
Oh.
He did join it.
Okay, let's get him in here.
Hello, wet merchant. You there?
Hi.
Hey, so, what a race you had. The wet weather, like Pat just mentioned, really benefited you. And managing to get no time penalties also helped manage to secure yourself a second place. I'm sure you're also quite happy that you beat Alan this time around. And speaking of, the championship has now shifted, and Esteban is the championship leader. 6 points between himself and Alan.
Considering Michael Massey for the next race, because I'm definitely going to be deploying some tactics for the championship. For me, just for them. Yeah, no.
So what?
It was a decent race.
Are you going to be pulling some moves on behalf of one or the other, or just chaos?
Probably both.
All right, you heard it here, folks. Incoming Crashgate 2.0 for the Australian GP next week.
Courtesy of Red Bull.
Literally.
Gotta do what you gotta do to stop Alan.
All right.
Is there gonna be a payment sent to Michael Massey?
Probably.
Yeah.
So that is not going to be disclosed any further than that.
I was going to ask if you had any plans or strategies, but I see that's kind of a moot point now. Still, great race. I'm sure you're quite happy with that second place.
And in all seriousness, though, in terms of strategy, it's mainly just to beat Ketchin, because I am fighting him for third in the drivers, so I'm going to try and do the best I can to clinch that. Ketchin's definitely not one to back down, and I'm not going to either.
Right.
All right. So we still have a battle going on for there, too. I'm just excited to see that we actually have a good championship finale going on here.
Yeah, for real. Alan isn't running away. Esteban is actually putting in a good challenge. Fair play to him. He's picked up a lot of pace in NA recently.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It'll be exciting to see when we go to Australia next week. So, Miniko, quick question. How does it feel driving, with all the blood rushing to your head like that whenever you race?
Anger of tier 1 caused me to drive well. That's all I need to say.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I heard about what happened. We can discuss more later, but yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, thanks for your time.
Yeah, cheers.
All right, so that's the end of the Belgium GP. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. So that was a very exciting race, and we're gonna have a very thrilling championship finale when we go to Australia next week. So we'll be seeing you all then. I've been Muck Mage.
I've been Pat.
And we'll be seeing you all next time.